They don't ride horses, but they're still cowboys. They don't rob banks, but they're still renegades. They don't wear leather jackets, but they're still cool. It's the Chris and Craig Show on B105.
That's exactly right. And what a show we have for you. All the men out there, I suggest... No, women as well. Everyone out there.
Women can tune in.
We suggest you stop watching Top Gear right now because we have a car show for you tonight. Was that Tim the Toolman Taylor?
It certainly was. Going
well done from Home Improvement. But no, we've got a couple of car stories coming up for you that are very good. It just shows our manliness. We like to show that sensitive side for the women and then that manliness side for the men.
That's it. There's something for everyone. If you're a woman or a man, then you fall into those categories, then this show is for you. Exactly right.
Tonight's show is for you. First up, Chris, you know how I like to do my random acts of kindness for my girlfriend?
No, I didn't know that, but okay.
Oh, you know how I buy her things just out of the blue?
No, you've never bought her anything out of the blue.
Okay, well, I got her a Christmas present.
That's not a random act of kindness.
It kind of is.
It's Christmas.
Well, she was surprised that I got her anything. So she wasn't expecting a nice little gift, but I went to a place where you build your own bear, like a teddy bear.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, it was very romantic, and you put all the stuffing in it, and then you can dress it and put everything.
Okay, now it sounded a bit gay.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. And I was doing a very nice thing for my my lovely girlfriend, but there came to a point where I could choose to have a recorded voice in there.
Oh,
so
cool.
I could either,
so it could be your own voice? Or?
Yeah, so when you hug the bear, it'll either be my voice or somebody else's voice. I went for the more expensive option of putting my voice in there.
Spare no expense on Christmas, eh?
It was like $2 extra or something.
It'd be good if you get a black voice and be like, hey, baby, what's happening?
Yeah, like Barry White style.
Some big black guy walks by, you're like, hey, man, speaking of this teddy bear for my
How
girlfriend.
you doing?
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I went in there with my own voice. I was like, I want to record this. So it's personal, she'll like it, and the only bad thing was, because it was before Christmas, there was a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people in that store. And the lady said, okay, so here's the button to record, and here's the button to reset it if you want to try it again. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, it kind of expecting her to walk away and let me have some privacy of
it's a romantic message for your girlfriend.
This message. Turns out, she had no intention of leaving me alone, and she
feet planted.
She stood there staring at me, as in like, "Come on."
There you go.
Yeah. So
I can't do it if you're looking at me.
It's kind of like urinating. If somebody's watching you, you freeze up.
She's probably love-starved. She knew you were going to say something romantic, and she wanted to pretend like you were saying it to her, looking in your eyes.
Well, that's what women do generally. But no, actually, that's a lie. No one does that. But this girl stood there, and I was like, oh, fine, I'm going to have to do this. And I recorded just, I love you, baby. Because I didn't want to do this big, long speech with this chick there. So I was like, okay, I love you, baby.
I'm going to make love to you so good and long, you'll be begging me to stop and keep going at the same time.
And then I recorded it and listened to it back. And all you can hear is like kids screaming in the background and then a muffled, no, baby. And I was like, oh, so I had to record it again. But then this time I was like, I love you. And then you hear this kid in the background. I was like, baby. And then like it just stopped. And I was like, all right, let's go with that one. Didn't even really listen to it.
She's staring the whole while.
Yeah, she was still staring at me. This lady was staring me down, was like, okay, let's go to the next thing. And then that was like dressing it and everything. It was very... Like, it was fun and it was good, but that was just so awkward. So now every time she's got it in bed and every time, like, if we sleep in the same bed and she presses the button or hugs it, all you can hear is this, I love you, baby. Baby. Like, I sounded scared.
That's beautiful, Craig. That is so romantic.
I'm a romantic guy for the ladies out there. I'm taken. I'm so sorry.
They're going to... regret the day they didn't spend Christmas with you.
Well, Chris, you actually have a little bit of a story coming up about your car being absolutely rubbish.
It's kind of a chick magnet. or the opposite. You'll find out.
All right, keep listening. It's the Chris and Craig Show on B105. It's the Chris and Craig Show on B105. Now, Chris has the worst car I've ever seen. Nearly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, so the other day, one of my girlfriends, a friend of mine that's a girl, brought this
cleared that up.
Yeah, she brought her friend with her. We were just chilling at Grilled, and so she brought her friend, and I was like, oh yeah, her friend's kind of cute, and she was laughing at my jokes, which made me think she was even cuter. And
so that's why women laugh at men.
Yeah,
because men think that they're cute. They're all of a sudden more attractive because.
No, do you know what? Do you know what? That's absolutely true. Like that's why women, if they like a guy, they'll laugh, even if he's not funny. They'll be like, ha ha ha.
Because we find them more attractive the more they laugh.
The more
they
laugh.
I'm a gun.
Yeah. Man, I'm on fire.
Just saying fart jokes the whole night.
Man, these babies are killing in primary school. They're killing it now. And so we would come up with a plan, and we're like, yeah, let's get some ice cream and we'll get a DVD and we'll just go back and we'll just all have cups of tea or whatever. And it'll just be like a sick night. And
that sounds sick.
and so we jump in my car with my friend with his car following. I don't know why I didn't just say, everyone, I didn't bring my car. Let's all just go on my friend's car.
Well, because if you left it, it probably would have got towed because they would have thought it was an abandoned car.
Yeah. And so we jump in my car. I mean, I've got a split in my windscreen that's been there for like 3 months. A bald tyre. I've already told that story.
Yes.
It's still bald from where I told that story a couple of weeks ago. And so we jump in. We go about 20 metres and it just starts revving out in the middle of the traffic lights. My friend thought I was doing one of those funny game, ha.
Yeah, back when you had your P plates.
Yeah. So he's doing something silly, and then he's like, okay, this isn't really that funny anymore, Chris. And I'm still just like trying to rev it. And
Yes.
there's enough of a concave in the road that I can slowly turn the car over. The girls are just pissing themselves laughing at me as I'm slowly
Still thinking you're the funny guy, but for different reasons this time.
It's like irking the car over to the gutter, and I'm like, okay, let's take Gareth's car.
So everyone ended up getting in your mate's car.
Yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing.
No,
but
what about that time you were at was it a pub or you were out somewhere and you gave some girls your number? Please tell that story. I remember you told me that story not that long ago.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the other thing with my car is if it's been stationary for a while, it bellows out smoke, right? And
White, thick smoke. It's like you're in a blizzard.
And it was at work, and I'd been talking to these girls at my other job, which is in retail, and I've been talking to them, and I just felt like I got on really well. I'm like, I'm getting along with these girls just really well. They're really cool girls. And I said, look, here's my business card, wrote my details on the back, and because it's generic cards, and it's not that cool, is it?
Didn't have your name on it. It was just said the company you worked for.
Consultant. And you have to write your name. And so I was like, listen, like if you have any trouble or whatever, and I was thinking, I think I might even get a call. Like they might even say, oh, let's catch up for coffee or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm thinking, yeah, this could happen. Anyway, when I go to leave, because it's towards the end of my shift, I go out to the car park and I see them talking, like having a conversation in front of their car.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, yeah, hey, just like waved and jumped in my car. I didn't even think. And I turned my car on and it started bellowing out smoke. These girls, literally, they get showered in like smoke from the back of my car. They gave me the dirtiest look. Like I was like, thought they might smile or laugh because it might be funny, but they were just dirty. Hey? I just reversed out and just drove away. I didn't even wave. I was like, oh man, this is the most embarrassing. It's the complete dead set opposite of a chick magnet.
Chris, I guess it's what I'm thinking and it's what everyone else is thinking. Did you get that phone call from one of the girls? One of the girls had to have called you.
Do you know what? I actually got a harassing call from an unknown number. I don't know. It could have been them. I didn't get a call. That's
so he's
the
still,
long and short of it.
He's still single, ladies. He didn't get a phone call.
True. If you're out there looking for a guy with a dog box of a car...
Whoa. This is not a dating service that we're running here. This is the Chris and Craig Show on B105. I'm cutting you off there. This is Bruno Mars. It Will Rain.